is we found a way to combat exactly what he's talking about that other product. In fact, the day it came in, Jay ran in and put it on my desk. He said, "You got to test this immediately, put it through the ringer. I need to know everything about it in 2 hours." Came back 2 hours later, I put it on his desk, I gave him the findings and said, "Don't carry it, it's junk," and we walked away from it that quick. We literally did, and then we kept playing with it. We let it sit overnight, let it sit undisturbed for 12 hours, come in and get a different result. So we know how people are achieving that, and what we've done is come up with some top secret stuff that we're using in all of our non-electric technology, where it's actually the turbulence of the water that gives us the bigger alteration. And that's the only way we can dumb down the pH. Because I was originally, to get a negative 400, I was getting a pH of 11.3, which nobody's going to drink that. And we actually found a way to use the movement of water as the energy needed for ionization. So in that, we actually have it kind of designed where the ideal flow rate is about a half gallon a minute. That's about what you typically pour out of an ionizer from the alkaline stream. Of course, you're running 3 liters a minute because of what's coming out of the acidic drain line. So it's roughly about the same type of pour speed. But the trick is, that's slowing the flow rate down. So if somebody's new to alkaline water and they're going through detox systems, or somebody like me that I like right around an 8 to an 8.3, it's just what feels best for me. And I stick with that. I'm going to use a faster flow rate, and everything in controlling and the variations you're going to get has to do with the flow rate. It's just like an ionizer. If you slow that flow down too much, your level 1's level 4. Same kind of thing. Using that same principles, we do have options. You're not just stuck. It's not full steam ahead at all points. You do have a varying degree of alteration that you can play with there.
You said something that sparked my... I was so excited to disrobe this for you guys. Actually, I'm going to let Joe do it. Oh, I didn't notice the Ionways was upside down.
Yeah.
We were going to use like one of these tablecloths, and then somehow we decided the bag was kind of cool. But we have incorporated into this a variety of different technologies that I just a minute ago referred to as woo, and they're not. I mean, there's actual science behind a lot of them. So the first one that we've incorporated is vortex technology, and I know you've seen the mold. So at the top of every filter system is, or I don't know if it's the top or the bottom in the eventual way that it came out, there's, you know, on our BioStone Pluses, we have the vortex technology. There's a picture of it on the filter. And what that does is it actually distributes the water in a circular fashion. So that's the first form of vortex. And then in the spout that you'll see on the machine, we've incorporated these little turbines. And the turbines get lined up in the spout, in the entire spout, and they spin the water. So the water's got cleaned up, it's got the pH put in the right range, and dropped the ORP, and now it gets spun as it exits the machine. It also is going to pass over, what type of magnets? I forget.
They're basically, it's using tourmaline and different other natural forms of magnets. And
well, the magnets are at the top and the bottom of the casing. We're putting those in one of the, not tourmaline.
No, not in the tourmaline. Yeah, it's just a magnet. It's on the outside, but it creates that polarity and that pull that gets the water moving.
So we're using vortex. We're going to use magnetics. I'm wearing something called orgone, and we're not going to be able to do this in Gen 1, but this will be something that will be able to be added in as we further develop the product. But orgone is an interesting thing. It's a mixture of precious gemstones and metallics that get pulverized, and they're kind of formulated with their unique properties in mind to create a unique effect. You know, Dr. Otta could get up and talk for all day about the unique properties of each gemstone. She's a gemologist as well as a naturopath. Say hi, Dr. Otta. If anybody has any gem questions, there's your go. It's all about vibration, and the different vibrational frequencies impact us in different ways. And so I wear this one to harmonize, because I've been going through a little turbulence lately, like a vortex machine. So anyway, I'm wearing this orgone, and we're looking at incorporating the orgone in. We've talked about 0-point energy. I know Freddie, our main contact at our manufacturer, has talked about putting in a little 0-point disc into the machine. So all of these things, in addition to the superior filtration, the great pH and oil production, the green, we're going to have kind of a wrench to fit every water nut out there, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's time to look at one of the other objectives, which was the designer that we ended up using has been a friend of mine for a long time, and she's always had this eye. You know, she's one of those people you look at her and she goes, "How did you come up with that? It looks so, you know, the way they dress, the way their house looks, the way their handwriting is." She's just like, her life is art. And she got an Athena a couple of years ago. She called me the day she opened it up out of the box, and she said, "Who designed this thing? Quasimodo?" She said, "You didn't tell me it was so ugly." And I was like, well, I'm comparative, right? I've looked at other machines, and I think the Athena's beautiful. But as a designer, she looked at it and went, "What's this thing on the top? You know, this thing, it looks like an octopus arm." You know, like, she hated it. And she said, let me design an ionizer for you. Well, a couple years later, after struggling with some designs that our manufacturer, God bless him, he's an incredible technician, he's a great engineer, he's a fantastic guy, but he is not a designer. I'll just say that. Anyway, so she got to take a crack at it. Joe's been texting her pictures all week. She's recently gotten very sick and was
Oh, I did not.
really